Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Ashley, and for those of you who are new, we are continuing on cleaning our home. We are a military family based in Okinawa, Japan, and we're getting ready to go back to the States after being in Okinawa for 7 years. So we are deep cleaning our base home since we live on base. It's kind of like if you're renting, you want your deposit back, you want to make sure that your house is clean. So that is essentially what I'm doing. I want to make sure that our home is clean before housing comes to do a pre-inspection and then a final inspection before we leave. If they do find anything wrong with like the house, any damage, then it does have to come out of our pocket, and that is what I am avoiding. Our house, there's like nothing wrong with the house. We haven't broken anything, but I just want to make sure that the house is clean, for I don't know what kind of person is going to come inspect our house. And I heard that all you have to do is just make sure that the walls are clean, like kind of like a normal type of clean. This is our second duty station. I did the same thing on our first one when we were in North Carolina in Camp Lejeune. But people are different places, and I just want to make sure that this house is spotless, or at least the most perfect that I can get to the house to be. So I am cleaning the backsplash of the kitchen. I am doing a very deep clean on the kitchen today, and I'm using the pink stuff to scrub off the grout of the backsplash. And I'm using this scrubber that I got at Daiso. It's like a 2-in-1 type of scrubber. The blue handle that you see me using, that comes off, and I can use it in like smaller areas. So I'm cleaning the hood range, or range hood, is it? Because this thing gets like full of grease, and I want to make sure that it is clean before they come and check our home. I'm not sure if they're going to like micro inspect everything, or if they're just gonna see that there's like no major damage. But like I said, I do want to make sure that the house is clean just in case they do that. I already cleaned the carpets, and I already patched up holes from like my paintings or my frames or whatever that was on the walls. I already did all of that, and we just have a few minor things left before they come and inspect our home. They actually haven't given us a schedule or like a date for when they're coming, but I want to finish all this before they even come, so I don't have to worry about that. You guys, I have been cleaning every single day. Like, even though we don't have anything in our home, oh my gosh, I've literally cleaned every single day. I wake up, I go for my walk, or sometimes I skip it, and then I just continue finishing up what needs to be done in the house while the kids are at school and my husband is at work. And when they get back, it's time for me to relax. Like, I want to be spending time with my family, not be cleaning constantly. But I do want to get ahead of this so that I don't have to be worrying about it a few days before they come and inspect our home. Like, that is the least or the last thing that I want to do, to be like worried about something that I could have fixed way before. So I am using my little steam wand. I got this on Amazon. I love this little thing for taking off like grease or cleaning my baseboards. This is perfect for that, especially if you're the type of person that doesn't like to use like harsh chemicals on your wood stuff or your countertops or anything like that. I recommend you get yourself something like this. Although the one that I have, I think it was recalled maybe like a few years ago, but I still use it because there's literally nothing wrong with mine. And then I'm also cleaning the ceiling with my mop because Edwin accidentally got like strawberry jelly on the ceiling. So I wanted to clean it off, and the spin mop is the perfect tool for that. Also, these floors are like the bane of my existence. I really hate them. They scratch up really easily, or they get dirty really easily. They do wax them before you get in, like before you move in, but they don't come and wax them to maintain them, so it's up to you to, I guess, like maintain them. And I bought this quick shine. You clean your floors, like scrub them off, clean them real nice, which, by the way, before, I didn't even show it on the video, but I was on my knees scrubbing these floors. All of the floors in the entire house that are like this, I scrubbed them with the pink stuff to make sure that there was no stains. As you can see, you're gonna see right now, this on the right side of where I'm at is clean, and then you can see that there's like, it's darker on the other side where the girls are at. I mop and sweep every single day, and these floors get this way no matter what, okay? So if you live on base and you have floors like these, then you need to try my method, because I swear, like, it left the floors so clean and so pretty. I use the pink stuff, and I use a scrubber from Daiso. You want to make sure that it's not so soft that it's not actually scrubbing off the dirt or grime or stains from the floor. And then I use this little metal scrubber only for spots or areas that the other brush was not taking off, because this can scratch your floor. So you have to be very mindful of like how much force you use on the floor, because you don't want to scratch it more than they already are, okay? Because these floors are already really scratched. I don't know what was going through their minds, like, yeah, let's have these types of floors, especially with people that have children or have pets. Like, this is insane. But if you have these type of floors and you can't find anything to clean them with, then definitely try this, because you can tell that it clearly worked. And then after that, I dried everything and went in with the quick shine, and look at how shiny and clean these floors look. I came to Donkyu because I had a very like spontaneous idea of piercing my ear. So I came to get some piercings, a little gun that comes with the earring thing. So I'm gonna pierce my ears. I'm so scared. So later in that week, or on the weekend, Emily and I decided to go to Magna Suoco. This is one of my favorite stores to go to basically find almost anything. There's almost something for everyone here. They have anime things, Pokemon, like collectibles, vintage things. We found this Coach bag. It was about $25 or $20. We left it because it was a crossbody and it was a little too long for us. And as you can tell by my cart, I had a few things in my cart. Some of those things I didn't bring with me, but I will be doing a thrift haul very soon. We're also planning on going to Texas to visit our family, so I will also be vlogging all of that and going thrifting with my mom and my sister. So yeah, I'm like very excited for our new beginning. The kids and my husband and I is like all we talked about. We're like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to leave. I can't wait to finally like have a house. Oh, I'm so ready to get keys of the new house that we're gonna be in, and to get our things and to decorate, and for it to feel like we belong there. I don't know else to explain it. I think I told you guys in my last video that I don't feel like this is my home anymore. Like, it doesn't, I don't know, it just feels sad and empty. Everything is like, there's nothing here. I'm so sad. But I'm definitely looking forward to the future, the new beginnings, and obviously always including God in everything that we do, because at the end of the day, it's His will, not ours, and God's plans are always better than our plans. He always knows what's up ahead. We don't. Like, we can just see what's right now, but we don't see what's there, you know, like what's in the future. We don't see past what we see now. And I'm just so grateful that I get to be a child of God and that I have a God who takes care of everything, and I don't have to worry about anything because He has everything under control. You guys, I found this beautiful stoneware bowl and I had it in my buggy for a while. I ended up putting it back on the shelf. I Google searched it. You know how I love to Google lens things, and apparently it was like a vintage stoneware bowl, Japanese like style, obviously, but I ended up leaving it. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I even made a video on my stories on my Instagram, and I had a lot of people tell me, go back for it. I went back, it was still there, and I ended up leaving it again. I feel like I didn't need it, and I wanted it more because I found it in Japan. Like, I wanted it more because I wanted to be like, well, I found this in Japan, instead of saying like, oh, I love this bowl, like I love how it looks, I want to use it. Like, no, it had nothing to do with it. So I ended up leaving it behind because it was still, I think it was like maybe 25, 30. No, it wasn't 25. It was like 30 something dollars. And I didn't want to spend that on just like a feeling. You know what I mean? Like, I just wanted to have it with me, and then that feeling was going to go away and I was going to feel bad. So anyway, I am gonna leave you guys here. Thank you guys so much for watching and for being subscribed to my channel. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I will see you guys on my next video, God willing. Bye guys.